Hey guys, Marslingan here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so we got a new stage of Extreme Super Battle Road come out with this celebration, stage 62 artificial life forms. We are going to go ahead and jump in and get the no item run here. I'm going to use a Cell Max friend. He has an artificial life forms lead for 150. He is probably the best unit for this stage because he's one of the best units in the game, does an AoE. So even though we have the lower percentage leader skill, I think he's definitely going to help out quite a lot. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump straight into the stage. Okay, so got a pretty good start here. Got the Cell Maxes on turn 1 and 2, which is what we want. We can go ahead and just get the support from Kid Buu here straight away as well. The friend Cell Maxes Rainbow, not quite fully link leveled, but has big bad bosses at level 10, which is the most important thing, right? So go ahead and do this. Cell Max, AoE, attack lower, very good. His leader skill, obviously for the friend, is only the 150. And he only gets 170 from the Gamma 1 leader skill. Because Gamma 1 does have a 200% lead, but Cell Max isn't on the extra 30% categories. But that's fine. Like, he's more than good enough, right? He's one of the best units in the game. So, obviously, he's the best unit, or one of... He is the best unit on the category, right? When we look at artificial life forms as a whole, I mean... Some people still have Cell Max in like the top 5, like LR tier list. So, you know, I'm not sure now with like, if you include easy A's with like Gogeta and Janemba and stuff like that. But Cell Max is definitely still well up there. So, of course, he's the best unit on the team. The attack lowering is obviously very beneficial for everybody else as well. The fact that he can hold down slot 1 and then is hitting all the enemies and making them hit everybody else, like not as hard, is obviously very, very good. Gamma 2 coming in clutch here with all the additionals as well, so not only building up his crit chance, but obviously getting extra defense with each attack. Well, I don't know how well he would tank a super from this guy, should it come to it, but yeah, tanks to normals to double digits. This is a key. Is this a Key Blast super? Oh, it is. Let's go. So nullify that with the energy shield, take 0 damage. So that's a pretty good first turn. I floated off Kid Buu, didn't I? Because I want... Tech Exchange Buu is only good at tanking if there's another Margin Power ally on the rotation. So I didn't float off Kid Buu. So I guess if I float you and keep you here, then we'll always have a Margin Power ally on the rotation, right? So then all I need to... Not that I really need to worry about it, because this guy's going to get absolutely destroyed by Cell Max, but just in terms of like future rotations, making sure they're set up, because if we needed to, we could use them in slot 1. I mean, we've got both Cell Maxes. If we started off with a bad rotation and we didn't have one of the Cell Maxes on turn 1, like if one of them was on turn 1 and the other one was in slot 7, if we ended up one-turning that first fight, you go into the second fight, you've got no Cell Max. So then we would have to worry about it. But now we're pretty much just going to have Cell Max in slot 1 every time. Gamma 1 provides defensive support. The only one attacking in slot 2 is Bergamo, so if we just target him with these guys, then should hopefully be able to take him out. Leave those int orbs there for the Fat Buu on the next turn as well, because he changes int orbs to STR. But yeah, there's a couple of different ways you could do this. You could obviously just run the full Buu team, because then of course Tech Exchange Buus could be your slot 1 tanks. You could use AGL Super Buu. He's not fighting any enemies where he'd get guaranteed guard, but if you take that risk, put him in slot 1, his guard procs, he gets the attack buff, then he does the AoE. He can also stun. He could be really good. Int Fat Buu obviously can be there to tank in a little bit in slot 1, and if you do get like instantly slot 1 supered, he can die and then just revive. So the Buu team I think would probably be maybe the strongest team, even though you can't use Cell Max. Although technically you can, because if you're running Tech Exchange Buu as the leader, he has artificial life forms as one of his leads. You could then just put Cell Max on the team as well if you wanted to, or run a Cell Max friend if you don't have him. But yeah, I think it's probably just using Cell Max is probably the best way to go. We can't get his 18 key super here though, which is a little bit annoying, but we'll do that. Then we'll get the super for you. You'll get a guaranteed additional because of the orbs that we got. And we'll do that to make sure he's dead. Fat Buu can also stun as well, so that could come in handy. But yeah, not exactly the craziest rotation for Cellmax. I think he probably only has Fierce Battle with that STR Fat Boo. So I think that might be like the lowest attack stat I've ever seen for Cellmax. Obviously no big bad bosses active, no support on this rotation. Actually, no, Gamma 2 gives attack support, doesn't he? But I mean, we're getting the additional supers, so that's helpful. And a crit as well, very good. Fat Boo can also stun. But remember, he's going to get a guaranteed additional super here because of the number of orbs that we picked up. So, okay, stuns you. Typical, the one that's not going to be attacking him. Although he should kill him here, right? I mean, if he crits, he will. Yeah, so get rid of you. Double stun you. But then I think Gamma 2 probably just finishes him off anyway, right? Obviously, with each new fight, all of the build-up and stuff is reset. So the fact that he did a whole bunch of additional supers in the first fight doesn't really make any difference. Because if he just gets a couple of additional normals here, which it seems that's what he's going to do. Oh, there we go. 6.4, is that enough? We've got a type advantage. I mean, we don't have to worry regardless because he's stunned. And even if he wasn't, we've got type advantage. So, yeah, he takes him out nice. There's that KO screen. And now we can move on to the last fight here, which I think the last fight, Warthog guy, is he by himself? Oh, 4 enemies, okay. Well, the good thing about that is the fact that, oh god, look at all of those attacks in slot 2. They're all from that int guy, though. So, if I put Kid Buu there, he'll get basically fully built up by the int guy attacking him. So, let's go ahead and target you with Cellmax. We're only going to get 2 key regardless of where we go, aren't we? So, let's go here. And then, yeah, we won't attack the int guy because we've got type advantage over him. He's attacking 4 times, so he's potentially just going to fully max out Kid Buu's damage reduction for us. And then we might as well attack you where we've got the type advantage. Of course, every time Cellmax gets hit, he gets extra key as well, which is good. 80k from a slot 1 super, that's not too bad. And then 14 mil, because obviously not only do we have big bad bosses, but the fact that physical Kid Buu gives support as well. And the big thing to remember in Super Battle Road, the more enemies you have, the less HP they each have. So 17.3 for that first additional, that's crazy. Actually, I wonder if his passive works like STR EZA Broly, because that was something we only found out recently, but each super attack performed raises that guy's stats, but it counts for him hitting multiple enemies. So does that count for this guy? Because the fact that that additional 12 key went straight up to 17 million, like that's insane. So I'm assuming it does work that way, right? Because then it means his first super, it hit everyone. That counts as him then supering 4 times as far as his passive is concerned. Because yeah, I don't think it would, the 12 key shouldn't jump up to 17 mil. Like if we were in an event where we're fighting 1 enemy and he does the AoE and then goes into the additional super. So yeah, that was pretty good. Another reason why Cellmax is insane for this stage, because yeah, the AoE is like, the more enemies there are, the more powerful he is after doing that original 18 key super. So that's pretty crazy. But there you go. That is the Artificial Lifeforms stage of Extreme Super Battle Road done with no items. As I always say, like, I always want to keep up this playlist that we've been curating over the years, just to keep up the legacy of the Super Battle Road King. All of these stages done with no items. They're not so much of a challenge anymore, but I don't know, it just wouldn't feel right to not do these stages, right, and have the videos up. I always wanted to have the playlist to have every single stage beaten with no items, so I can't just not do the new ones when they come out. But there you go, clear stage 62 of Super Battle Road. We're slowly but surely getting the memories for awakening that support memory to buff the Vegeta family. The 7 stones is nice, and obviously get 1 for beating it for the first time anyway, so we take those. But yeah, let me know how you guys got on down below in the comment section. What team did you use, whether you used items or not? Let me know all your thoughts on the Artificial Lifeform stage in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.